Hi, Richard Morrison here. Today I'd like to talk to you about real estate investing, but on a different angle. In fact, what are some of the ways that you can lose money in real estate? I believe that there's three main ways that you can lose money in real estate. The first one is by being greedy, the second by being ignorant, and the third just having plain bad luck. Now, with the topic of being greedy, we want to talk about being approximately right than precisely wrong. In fact, one of the most influential and successful investors in the world, Warren Buffett, once said, "I'd rather be approximately right than precisely wrong." So what does that mean? In times of when we have a glut on the market, or when we are in a drought and the market has gone down, for example, you want to buy when it's approximately right. So for instance, the market is down, and when the market is down, a lot of people are very scared. In fact, they never act. Why is that? Because they're fearful. So one of the things that you can do is buy when you're approximately right. Another way that you can lose money is when you're selling a property. So for instance, you can get greedy and you're no longer approximately right. Rather than holding on to your property, and because you didn't get that offer that you wanted, or a specific number on your mind that you may have wanted, and you're stuck in a position and you didn't sell, losing a little bit of money, or in other words, being approximately right, then you may have to take a further hit later on when the market does drop. Let's say you lost another $50,000. And it can happen in the time period of a month even. Sometimes the market really drops. Then you're stuck in a place, in a position where you're precisely wrong. The second way that you can lose money is just by being ignorant. And I don't mean that, to be condescending. Ignorance is just something that you may have not been aware of. So in other words, not knowing something you didn't know. It could be that perhaps you're not studying what the market is doing. Perhaps you don't know the market conditions. Or sometimes you're just not aware of what is happening in your area. Maybe you're an absentee owner and you don't know that there may be some kind of property in the area that came in, and all of a sudden your property values have dropped. A third way to lose money in real estate is just by having a bad luck. Sometimes things happen and you end up losing a substantial loss on your property. Although in BC, in British Columbia, that tends to be very difficult to happen. Now, sometimes this is just a bad luck in the sense that there are what we call black swans, and they do happen. And some of them have been things such as 9/11, the Asian financial crisis, for example, or the mortgage debacle in the USA, or as they call it, the world's Great Recession. Now, with all of these crises, real estate in British Columbia has always surpassed its dip value, and we've always gone ahead and survived all of these crises. So they become somewhat of an opportunity for you to pick up real estate at a more decent price. But again, it goes back to the third way that you can lose money in real estate, which is not seeing what's coming and something that cannot be predicted, called black swans. Well, there you have it. You have the three ways in which you can lose money in real estate. They can happen, but thankfully we have a lot of ways to mitigate those areas and give you some information on how to make you a very successful real estate investor. Sign up today so that you can receive these tips that I just talked about, as well as many other tips that I have for my real estate investors. You will get jam-packed information just like you did in this video, plus a whole bunch of other stuff that I only disclose to my investors, and this is knowledge that I've acquired over 15 years. You get a package, a video package, as well as a PDF package, including all the tips and tricks that we've used over 15 years. Looking forward to it.